You'll progress story just fine. Oh, we're at Belial? Oh, right, we killed Zoltan last time.
Can't risk our lives on this foolish heroism.
Oh, I'll make sure the sound is... Yeah, I done fucked that up. Okay. There, now people will actually be able to hear. Alright, this is the 3G Podcast, episode 58, I think we're on. And this is basically the post-4th of July podcast. We are still playing our Necromancers. We got to the end of Act 2 the last time we played, last week, and we kind of went our own ways as far as Necromancer was concerned. I went and rolled up the Inarius set, which I think was Riker's build. I don't follow the game on PC very much. I just occasionally go to Diablo fans and look for builds because I am not smart enough to come up with anything on my own. So I think he's a big Diablo 3 player. But I watched some video. It's not my build. I just went and followed the online guide and rolled up all the shit for it. And it's pretty cool. It kills things quite well. And I got my girlfriend to have all the same stuff, so she's walking around here killing everything too, and MasterVG is on his way, so we're probably just going to stroll through the rest of this game. We haven't beaten the game yet, although I did go ahead and get all the trophies, because, you know, that's the way things work. And, good lord, that's a lot of pets. And you're not even trying, are you?
No, that's only like half of them.
Because I saw that half of them were civilians, and I was like, that's not even all of them. So yeah, that's where we stand today. We're trying to finish off the story run and get our $15 goddamn dollars out of this DLC. I do find it mildly disappointing that the apparent strongest build for the Necromancer is a petless melee build. But that's how the game works out, right? Just like how in Diablo 2, I always thought it weird that hammers was the best spell. It's like, no, I don't want to be a Hammeradin, I want to be a Zealadin. Remember that ability, Rebecca?
Oh, yeah.
It was basically just a flurry of blows. You'd run up and just pound things in the face with it. Warhammer and Zeal. That's what I wanted to do to everything. Oh, well. Such is life. So how'd you spend your 4th of July, Jared?
Doing the same thing I do every day.
But slightly more patriotically, right?
Sure.
You're like, today I play Persona 5 for America. That's what I assume.
Well, I mean, I went over my
That got
friend's house
wild.
over the weekend.
Ah, okay. And he had some mac and cheese yesterday. I think he showed off his meal.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese and some chicken, was it? Or
Yeah.
okay.
Barbecue chicken thighs.
Okay. I said it wasn't American enough because he didn't cook it on a grill, but I'll let Rebecca be the ultimate arbiter of America.
Well, given the part of the country he lives in, you don't really want to grill there. There's nowhere to grill.
There's nowhere to... No, well, whatever. Speaking of the part of the country where we live in Tennessee. And the firework laws in this state are basically non-existent. Which is a good thing.
All I did was walk up to him and he died.
Yeah, that's Bone Storm for you. So ever since I was 16, I've made it a habit of... Holy crap, that's half my life now. Now I'm sad. Well, with an exception of 2 years, every year since I was 16, I would go and I'd buy fireworks and spend the 4th of July blowing them up. Now, I'm not saying that I'm a responsible fireworks user, but I'm not an idiot either. I've survived some dumb things happening, so now I'm a little more cautious. I still find it weird when I look at a box, like some of those big-ass explosives that we bought, and I was like, only for use under adult supervision. I'm like, holy shit, that's me. So I would not trust a child into my care, but somehow the state of Tennessee thinks it's perfectly fine to let me buy multi-100-gram explosive packages and set them off in my 2.4 acre backyard with no one supervising me. Yet I have to get a fucking burn permit to fucking burn fucking cardboard. Whatever.
Yeah, my
Only
one
to
of
certain
my,
months.
one of my younger cousins, whenever to the state next to adjacent state and bought like $200 worth of fireworks.
This year or in the past?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We spent 170, which was more than I wanted to spend.
Yeah, I took 150 out, and I ended up spending 171.
And she spent more on fireworks than I did. Like, I just focused on the mortars and the Roman candles. And I'm not a big spender. I want to blow some okay shit up, but I did buy a $20 firework called the Dragon. And it was essentially a multi-mortar pack, and it was worth every penny. It was pretty cool. So
About
what
9 mortars out.
It was pretty. Yeah, they were pretty nice.
Hey!
We're going to the next act.
Did I say to go to the next act?
Did you not?
I didn't even get a warning.
What were you doing?
I was about to salvage stuff.
Okay, no, you can do
Get
that
out
in
of
act
my
8.
inventory.
But yeah, I mean, I bought 4 packs of mortars, each was 6 shots, and some Roman candles. My friend roped us into buying some big-ass Roman candles, but then he got disappointed when he found out that you stick them in the ground and they just fire on their own. We like buying Roman candles for the sole reason that we're nerds, and I don't know about everyone else, but I pretend they're like wands and I'm firing off magic missiles. And that's
Yeah,
what...
we kept saying things like, I'm gonna shoot it at the darkness.
Yeah, there's in the game Summoner, it's not like credits, but if you leave the main screen idle long enough, you'll get a skit where characters from the game are playing Dungeons and Dragons. And characters from the game, I mean, like one of the bosses, which is a giant demon thing, is a character with a high-pitched voice in this skit, and it's at a refrigerator. They're playing D&D, and it says lots of fucking iconic lines if you're a fucking nerd.
Can I have a Mountain Dew?
Yeah. There are girls
If
there,
there's
I
girls
want
at
to
the
do
bars,
them!
Can I do them?
Yeah, it's great. I should, you've seen that, Jared? Everyone's seen that,
Yeah.
I think. So that's what we were
Fantastic.
quoting from that. Me, my friend, his wife, and Rebecca. So we were doing that while firing off Roman candles, because we're allowed to buy fireworks, by the way. Pretty much anything we want. I don't know why, but I feel the need to remind everybody of this insanity. But, yeah, we bought off a lot of shit, fired a lot of stuff. We blew up pretty much everything we bought and wanted to fire off. So
I still have a pile of stuff that I
Well, you still got some fountains because you went crazy, and I think next year you need to buy fewer little fountains and just, like, get enough little ones to keep you satisfied, to warm up. But if you're going to spend that kind of money, get more big ones.
A bunch of those were like 39 cents.
I know,
So-
and you like those little tiny ones. So keep getting those little tiny ones, and just instead
I also
of...
like the bigger ones. It's just
It's funny because after we were done firing fireworks, my friend came up to me and was like, I think next year I'm going to get less little stuff and more big stuff, because I had more fun with that. And then his wife, while we're walking back to the house, is like, so I think next year we should just get more big things. So I think we're all kind of on point with that idea. We'll still get little things, because fireworks kind of like fine dining, right? You can't just go into the main dish. You have to have appetizers. Little explosions to set the mood for the big ones. So I'm okay with that. And we were pretty safe this year. I think we only had a few malfunctions, and none of them were user error. There was one fairly pricey fountain that was half a dud.
yeah. The
And-
first half worked fine, and then the finale portion of it did not.
Yeah, it was just kind of like hot air coming out of the sides with a little bit of flame, and it's like, oh, well, that's disappointing. But we also, I think we had something fall over.
Oh yeah, there was a fountain that fell over, and started kind of spinning on the platform a little bit when it fell over. So it was shooting sparks in all kinds of directions.
Yeah. Oh, that was fun. But not as bad as the year where we used to do really dumb shit. Like, we'd buy those mortars, and pretty much anything that says fires flaming balls is what I mean. And they come in little tubes, and you put the fucking charge in, and it has a big fuse that sticks out of the tube. You light it, you run away, it shoots shit 50 feet up into the air, and it explodes with a satisfying boom. Good shit. I love them. We used to be fucking absolute retards where we would, like, put 3 of them on a stand at one time. And by a stand, I mean, like, some old stairs of a deck that are no longer attached to a deck anymore, so we just use them as a standalone firing platform. Or, I think the year in question where this happened, we were actually just using, like, metal plates on the ground as a platform. Well, the problem is, when these things fire, they fire off with a lot of force. Because, they got to go 50 feet into the air. So if you have...
They're going more than 50.
Oh, well, maybe. It's just a rough number. They're going high into the air. And when you have more than one of them on a somewhat unstable platform, they shake. And one year, one of them got knocked over and ended up firing the mortar at us into the grass. And had a little bit of tinnitus there for a bit. We were lucky worse didn't happen. But after that, we kind of went, okay, let's not do that dumb thing anymore. Let's do one at a time. So yeah, we got a little smarter. We're no longer of the age where we fire off multi-mortars or where we will fire bottle rockets out of our hands or anything like that. So, although the closest I've come to getting hurt while shooting off fireworks was with a normal firecracker. Because it exploded. It didn't explode in my hand, but it exploded damn near my hand. Like, right after I threw it. My hand was numb for, like, an hour. So. It's the Darwin Awards of fireworks here. If you live long enough to learn, you'll probably not get blown up by them, but... I posted on my Facebook page, the HaeravonFAQs page, that I was going out to fire off fireworks now, and hopefully this wouldn't be one of those ironic last posts people talk about later on. And then when I came back, I posted a link to the Portal song "Still Alive." So I felt clever. See, nerd culture. I just ooze out of it. So, in addition, we had some grill food because we're Americans. America.
Fuck yeah.
The woman made a lot of hamburgers and hot dogs, and she cooked them perfectly, I have to say. So, I was gonna do
my spam though a little bit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I was trying to eat a cob of corn while also dealing with that, so I kept forgetting that I had spam out there.
Ooh, woman.
I mean, it's edible. It's just a little dry.
It's spam. At no point was it edible.
No, I don't have enough pets yet.
27's not quite enough, huh? Oh, there's Jared. Yeah, that's a lot of pets. I can see their shadows. And while the woman was hanging out with her woman friend and doing woman things like cooking meat and corn, I was babysitting. I swear this guy is autistic. Like, I never noticed it before, but maybe he's got, like, late life autism.
No, he was always that way.
Well, apparently he is now fixated on Dark Souls. Oh, who's this a killer of? Slayer of Seb Hayes. Seb, how many times are you going to die? This is like the fucking 4th nemesis for him I've killed.
Yeah, I've gotten at least 2.
Jeez, that guy. Have another gift, Seb.
Good.
You apparently need it.
Send him your whole set in the build.
I don't want to make it that easy on him. Besides, I think Claire's been supporting him. It's funny, she is so much the better gamer than he is. Like, she had that Inarius set way before he did. Although he might have the whole thing now. And if he does, it'll be entirely due to Claire. But, yeah, my friend is now fixated on Dark Souls, and I'm talking, like, 2011 Dark Souls, whatever the fuck it was. Actually, that's a good question. I should go look it up. Hit the Google machine. Dark Souls. Yes, go to Wikipedia. 2011. Okay, my date was right there. He's only 6 years behind. He's gotten fixated on it, and he was playing. He came over here to hang out, and decided to do the thing he was doing at home, playing Dark Souls, single player on my PS3. Made a new character and was running through shit and talking endlessly about it, and kind of made me want to play it, but I don't think I'll get around to it because Final Fantasy XII comes out in 5 days. Jared, 5 days.
Don't remind me.
Oh, right. Persona. How's that going, anyways?
Going.
Like, did you hit the last dungeon yet? Because you were at the boss of the second to last dungeon a while ago, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Okay. Everyone's like, so how's Persona going, Jared? He must be getting sick of it. So.
Maybe he's just sick of being asked all the time.
No, that's what I meant. He's sick of being asked.
Ah.
Like, I thought Mass Effect Andromeda was going to be short, and then people kept, hey, when's this going to be done? I don't know, there's fucking 30 quests per planet, and they're all fucking so fucking boring. You'd think with that many quests you could come up with a few gems, but not really.
They were too busy making their characters ugly.
Rebecca is a full-blown conspiracy theorist when it comes to Mass Effect.
There's no way, without intentional ugliness, that all of the characters in the game are that ugly. Not that they did it for any particular reason, I'm not gonna go that far, but goddamn.
You're saying they did it. They probably did it for a reason, but you don't know what that reason is.
Probably just to be dicks.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna judge BioWare's policy because that's juvenile. They made their characters ugly to promote what? I mean, I know there's a few things that they could try to promote with it, but whatever.
I regret cutting my nails because there's something stuck between my teeth and I can't get it out.
Oh my god! Seb! Jesus fucking Christ, dude!
Another nemesis?
Yes!
I don't know where you guys are.
I went back to the hub and...
This guy, man. I swear Claire must just have, like, her face in her hands the whole time she's playing with him. Like, really? Did you die again? Oh, man. Not mean. But, anyways. Even if you buy into all that conspiracy theory shit with Mass Effect Andromeda, the reason the game flopped is not because it had ugly characters. It's because it was fucking boring. It was boring. It went nowhere.
Shitty animation.
There was no substance to that game whatsoever. There are lots of games that are ugly and have no substance, like Dragon's Dogma. Are there any good... Well, you know what? I'll say the characters in Dragon's Dogma are actually more interesting and well-defined than most of them in Mass Effect Andromeda. That's sad. Because they don't even really try to do story in that game. And the graphics in Dragon's Dogma are garbage tier, at best. But still, it's fun to play. Which,
yeah, those characters were pretty fucking ugly, too. Except,
I mean...
what's her name? Magdalene or whatever?
Well, no, it's not just that they're ugly in design. It's just that the game's graphically bad-looking.
It looks like clay. Everything's made out of clay.
Yeah. I mean, it looks better on PC because at least it's full screen then. Instead of letterbox. Like, the native resolution on it's some weird letterbox shit and doesn't even run good like that. Whatever. Speaking of pretty characters, I've also been spending more than an undue bit of time modding Skyrim on my PC. I can't honestly say why I got the bug to do it. I just did. So, in that game, that's a weird game because it'll go from butt fucking ugly in vanilla version to absolutely gorgeous with just a few mods. So, of course, I didn't stop at just a few mods. I think I'm up to like 60 of them now. Some of them are redundant, some of them I downloaded and they didn't work, or then I found something better, so they're disabled. I got a little too out of hand with the mods, and I don't know what's not working, but if I install like all the texture packs and replacers and all that shit, when I go outside, I'll just get a black screen, which is what happens when your GPU doesn't like something, so apparently there's a limit to the amount of pretty I can inject into Skyrim, but still, it's looking pretty damn good.
Polish a turd so much. No,
You'd be surprised how much you can polish a turd, Jared, in the case of Skyrim. That turd gets fucking downright shiny. Starts looking a little bit like a candy bar.
Ew.
Hey, I have to go with the analogy he gave me, okay? So, I've been doing that,
I'm
and
killing everything so I can actually put my bone shit up.
I'm just running through it. Oh, someone found the key. No. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. I think Jared's the one who knows where he's going. So I'm just going to go back to town and teleport to
I'm
him.
just gonna
Fucking Jared.
wherever I see enemies and I kill them.
Well, yeah, but that's where you're supposed to be going. There he is. Jared's like, go away, I was killing shit!
Wow. I'm actually doing something.
I also bought Fallout 4 over the weekend. I succumbed to Steam's summer sale and a fit of modding because I was downloading all these mods off of Nexus Mods for Skyrim, and I was like, I wonder what they have for Fallout 4. Turns out they have a lot of the same mods. Not really surprising because it's the same modders making mods for Bethesda games, so why not just reuse some of the assets? But they also have so many good settlement building mods like Rebecca. Shit that allows you to get rid of random clutter around your settlements.
Which is what I've been saying I want, like, the entire time pretty much since I put Fallout 4 into my PlayStation.
So, there's a lot of really good settlement crafting mods that, I mean, we'll have to see if they actually work.
Resplendent.
Oh. Well, I didn't see any artifact symbols pop up, so I'm guessing I didn't get anything good out of it. Unfortunately, I have the only computer that can actually play it.
Yeah.
So, if I even bother with it, because its specs are a little high for my laptop. I mean, I'm only fucking running a 960M, so we'll see. Maybe I'll bother with it. It's a 30 gigabyte download too, so I'll probably wait until the end of the month to see what our usage is like by then, and if we have the 30 gigs, I'll download it. And then mod the hell out of it and see if it still runs at an acceptable rate. And then I'll spend the next few days showing off the game to Rebecca going, hey, look at this! Until she eventually buckles and we buy a PC. Also, this next paycheck will be the last payment on this laptop. It'll finally be paid off. So I will be free to shoulder such a hardware burden. Right, Rebecca?
PC.
No, it'd actually be good to not be in hardware debt for a few months at least. Got Black Friday coming up, right, Jared?
Oh yeah, you need to save up for that.
So, well, I was just planning on squirreling away like $100 or $200 a month for the new PC, and then maybe think about getting it at the New Year-ish area. Besides, who knows? They might actually have Black Friday sales on some of the hardware we want. So,
Oh yeah, that's true.
at the very least, we might be able to get like a 1440 monitor. Shut up, Kane, you're dead. So. But right. Talking about my friend who's playing Dark Souls. He's telling me all these secrets and the way factions work and some of the obscure shit you have to do to get certain spells and weapons and things. And like, some of the shit in Dark Souls is like Castlevania 2 on the NES, where, you know, you just go to some ruins and you crouch down and you wait for a tornado to come and take you away. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, how do you figure this shit out? And he's like, well, it's a... Yeah, no, this is the thing. He was like, well, it's a survival game. You have to trial and error and figure things out and learn from your mistakes. I'm like, uh-huh, or use a wiki. He was like, oh, I didn't follow any guides. Like, bullshit you did, you fucking liar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's telling me about how all the stats work and where the hard caps are. It's like, a lot of this shit I already know from Bloodborne, because they didn't change the formula. 50's still the hard cap for stats, and I'll admit, I didn't figure a fucking thing out about Souls. But he's sitting here acting like, oh no, I figured out all of Dark Souls on my own. 6 years late. Because I don't have the internet at home. I just have a smartphone and I look everything up. Come on, dude.
Well, it doesn't count if you look it up on your smartphone. Everyone knows that.
You're not impressing me with your Dark Souls knowledge. One, I don't care. And two, I beat Bloodborne, so those games aren't that hardcore. Because if I can beat something, it's not an accomplishment.
I like to see you play the old Mirror's Edge.
No, I don't want to see me play any more platforming games than I absolutely have to. People are always so fucking fixated with me playing games that I hate. I don't get it. I should make a deal with everybody who wants to see me play certain games. I'll play this game if you play a really good old CRPG. By the way, did you buy that Shadowrun game, Jared?
No.
Dude, it's $1.50.
Yeah, I don't have much money. I'm broke.
That's amazing how fucking games go on sale, though. I mean, if you think about it, you can get Shadowrun returns for a little over the price of a candy bar. That game costs as much as a fucking 2-liter of soda. That's... I don't know. I find that amazing. I told Rebecca that game was on sale, and she was like, are you actually going to play it? And I was like, I already bought it. And yes, I already played it.
Well, I just don't really remember you playing Shadowrun.
Well, it's on my laptop, so...
That's the thing, I don't really play a lot of games on my computer.
I think I only have like 5 or 6 installed at the moment. I used to love PC gaming. It used to be my main thing, but they ruined it. They ruined it with their DRM, so now I mostly only play old shit from GOG.
Yeah, bastards and their DRMs.
I mean, if I'm going to have to spend $50, $60 on a video game, I'll just get a disc on console. Because I don't value digital at that same price. So, Alright, has there been any gaming news, really, over the past week? There was some anime conference or convention or whatever.
Yeah, Anime Expo.
And they were showing off a bunch of games. Like, I saw they showed off more Code Vein, which is actually looking kind of good.
Well, they didn't really show off much more than what we already seen.
Yeah, I didn't watch too much of it. Still.
It was pretty much just like the same basic gameplay that they showed already.
Yeah, well, I guess the more I watch, the more I am digging it. I think it might be an okay $20 game at some point. They might be trying a little too hard to be Souls-ish, though. And what else do they show? Because all I saw was... There's some RPG site that had a person there, and they were recording shit off their phone, and they found it incredibly funny to take screenshots of every time they were showing something new. They would have a disclaimer saying that you're not supposed to photograph it, so of course he'd photograph it and put it on Twitter.
Oh.
He'd photograph the screen saying don't photograph, don't take videos, and put it on Twitter. So I found that amusing. Like, yeah, I gotta keep these fucking little high school fucking baby raper games secret. Because that's what half this shit was. It was. It was chibi...
Well, it's an anime con.
Yeah, it was chibi RPGs, you know, the same games that there's like a million of on 3DS already. That I don't know. Market is beyond saturated with them, but whatever. Anyways, I'm talking through shit. Was there anything that caught your eye there, Jared?
He's like, after that, I don't want to admit it.
Well, no, I didn't see like everything that was there. So there could have been something.
Well, mostly everything's based off anime and stuff like that. I mean, there was a Gundam game or something like that that got a release date.
Was it like one of those
Gundam
Koei
versus...
Tecmo ones?
No.
Oh, okay. Because I know they've been doing a lot of Gundam games. Demonic Ballista. Where the hell else are they? I'll go look. They showed off a little bit more of Dragon Quest XI, and there was a leak on some site that it is getting a Western release, which you showed that, Jared. It's technically news, but it's also kind of like breaking news. The world's not going to end tomorrow. Okay, well, I kind of figured.
I'm sure it'll end soon.
Well, when is the world going to end? We don't know, but it's not going to end tomorrow. Right, Hakoniwa Company. Just looking at things on Gamatsu.
Hey, Kevin Frost.
What do we possibly need in there? Baki the Grappler Ultimate Championship announced for smartphones. Agents of Mayhem Magnum-sized action trailer. I didn't actually watch it. Fate Extella.
Apparently Square announced some new game, and they didn't announce any platformers, so that probably means it's a mobile game.
Ah, well, who cares then? Fire Emblem Warriors. That could actually be kind of cool. I mean, if you're a fan of the series, I do have to say that Koei has been doing pretty good with those Warriors games. Especially since they started licensing shit from outside their own brand. Like, what have they done? They've done Hyrule Warriors, they've done Dragon Quest Heroes, they've done Gundam games, and of course you have their traditional Japan, China.
Game, One Piece.
Oh, they did that Troy, though. Fuck. I can't remember what it was actually.
Warriors of Legends or something.
Yeah, whatever the fuck happened to that? I know it came out. There was a bit of fanfare when it was announced, and then it just kind of vanished.
That Troy game?
Oh, right. No, they announced it, and right when it was supposed to come out or some shit, there was that earthquake in Japan. I think that kind of made it fall under the radar. That Troy game. Didn't that happen around the same time?
Yeah, that Dynasty Warriors fight game?
Yeah.
That came out.
I know it came out, but it kind of just like... There was no fanfare, just slipped under the radar.
I beat the main story and everything.
Was it actually good? I heard it was kind of...
It wasn't bad.
Okay. Because I followed that when it was set to come out. Let me go look. Make sure I'm getting my dates and timing right and I'm not just spouting internet bullshit. Initial release date, March 8, 2011.
Fuck you, I ain't helping you.
March 11th, 2011. So Fukushima happened 3 days later. Okay, my timetable matches up. I will proceed to stage 2 of this conspiracy theory and reassert it by saying that I think the Fukushima shit overshot. I mean, it's not like it was Grand Theft Auto or anything, but maybe it's just my own personal reaction to the game going, oh, that looks pretty fucking cool, and then never hearing about it again. Probably just my own bias. Oh, I'm running into walls. Dragon Quest X PS4 version and all-in-one package. Introduction trailers. That's an MMO, right? Mm-hmm. No interest. Fuck you and your sub fees. If I was going to get anything with a sub fee, it'd be Final Fantasy XIV. I just can't bring myself to. Even though it's... What did I say, Rebecca? Fuck. Something like $12 a month if you get the 180-day package. So you could play half a year for like $70-80, but it's still like... Wait, what is this game? Kenka Bansho Otomi, My Honey of Absolute Perfection? No, it's like... I think it's a dating... Yeah, it's a dating game with male characters.
It's an Otami game.
It's a visual
dating
novel.
sim.
It's one of those...
Like a...
It's a sub... they call them otome.
So it's like
a female... It's a female main character.
So it's like a dating sim for girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
That's fair. See? They do make them, Rebecca.
I know they make them.
So if you want to date little underage anime boys, we still need to play that pigeon game, whatever the fuck it is. Hi
to boyfriend.
Hi to full boyfriend or something.
Yeah.
Why haven't we played that? What is wrong with us?
I was not serious when I pointed it out. I mean,
Too bad.
You just went ahead and bought it.
Too bad.
Because apparently you want to date pigeons.
Who doesn't? Oh, Square Enix announces Antique Carnival. Is that what you're talking about, Jared?
People don't want bird food.
Okay. Yomawari Midnight Shadows. Demon's Gaze 2. Penny Punching Princess. Jesus Christ.
That looks like... I think that's a dungeon crawl.
The Longest 5 Minutes. Disaster Report 4. Dude, I just had a thought. Why the fuck are we not playing Earth Defense Force? Greg's not here anyways. 3 of us have it. No, we need to give Jared time to get done with Persona.
Well, I figured we're kind of in like a transitional period anyway. That's why I thought Diablo would probably be better.
It just didn't really matter to me. I have been tempted to put that game in and see how it is.
What? Earth Defense Force?
Yeah. At least see what characters there were and which one I liked.
Don't you swing your scythe at me?
I was trying to pick something up. But I'm incompetent.
You keep making it so I can't put my bone armor up.
Wah. Be faster. What else do we got here? Amaketa wa Kanoji Narini? All I see is a bunch of anime girls, so I have no idea what it's about. Where's that game? The Idol Master 12th Anniversary. Dynasty Warriors 9 adds Man Chong. Glacier White PS4 to be released as standard model in Japan. I don't know why anyone would want a white plastic box. Give me black matte any day. Bayonetta 1 and 2 seemingly teased for Switch. No surprise there.
Looks like Platinum are trying to port their Wii U games to the Switch. There's the Bayonetta 1 and 2 tease, and then there's a game called what is it called? Wonderful 101.
I still say it's an absolute travesty that the Wii U is not... Wii U games aren't compatible with the Switch. Travesty, I say. Earth Defense Force 5, Ranger and Wing Diver weapons gameplay. Just you wait, Rebecca. Jared's gonna be like, hey, you guys should get Earth Defense Force 5. It's coming. It's a matter of time. The 7 Deadly Sins.
Until I ignore Jared.
Knights of Britannia. Little Witch Academia. Omega Labyrinth Z. There we go.
See, that game actually looks good.
Which one?
That Little Witch game.
I mean, if you want to play a little kid witch.
No.
Where's the trailer?
It looks like a Dragon's Crown type game.
I like my Dragon's Crown games to have more boob. And naked dwarf. Seriously, that dwarf was the second most naked character in the game. Actually, he might have been the
Amazon.
It's pretty close between them. Like, the Amazon had to wear a bra top, obviously, while the dwarf
but the
was.
bottoms on the dwarf covered a bit more than the.
Well, he was wearing like a girdle, and then I think he had big gloves and shit.
Yeah. It's pretty close between the two of them.
Yeah, it's hard to call. Well, no, I'll give it to the Amazon simply because of the amount of ass she showed off at all times. She was definitely bootylicious. Oh yeah.
Sadea.
Yeah, it does look like Dragon's Crown, except yeah, you're playing little teenage witch girls.
Gross.
An anime series or something. Apparently,
Yeah.
I think it's on Netflix or something. I heard.
Netflix. So we got to get Netflix. I've heard of a whole shit ton of shows that are on Netflix that I want to see.
Yeah. I used my free month on Netflix. I didn't watch anything.
Oh wow. I'm pretty sure Rebecca would watch the fuck out of some Netflix if we had it.
If we had the internet to support that.
You can watch it on your phone.
I'd watch it on my phone for free.
That's what I was saying. I know that's what you said, but that's what I was repeating, I should say. Zero Time Dilemma for PS4. All I see is the thumbnail for this, which shows off boobs. So, I have no idea what...
Boobs
Well...
like, boobs tacked onto a 3-year-old.
No, it's an anime chick, but she doesn't look 3.
It's one of those visual novels with a lot of endings and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's part of a series.
I've heard of the series before, but I know nothing about it. And I know even less about this game, because all I see is a picture of a chick in a red business suit with her boobs flopping out for some reason.
Because that's how you wear business suits. Don't you know?
Oh no, it's not a business suit. Never mind. It was a small. It's like a zip-up tracksuit looking thing. And of course, it's unzipped, and she's wearing like a studded bra underneath it, and is pointing a gun at you. So I can only assume the reason her boobs are flopped out is to have boobs flopping out, which I'm not complaining about. Boobs are good. Everyone loves boobs. Under Night in Birth EXE latest. Why did they do that? Like the names on these things. Whatever.
Fighting game, like that has like 500 iterations.
Oh, okay, that explains why their titles are so... I hate Japanese titles. Like, if you're putting brackets and parentheses and shit in your game names... I don't know. I don't even like it when games have, like, a dash and a colon in the title. Like, I think you should have trimmed that shit down a bit. I don't know. Oh, right. We did have a little bit of news. I think the Five Nights at Freddy's guy was working on Five Nights at Freddy's 6 or something, and then he decided that he's going to stop working on it because it's too much pressure. So...
I just heard the telltale sound of a legendary drop.
Cling! I haven't gotten a legendary in a while, actually.
Cling.
Not that I need them. Alright, what else do we have on this? I'm just scrolling down. Psychedelicia of the Black Butterfly and I can't even say this title. Seven Scarlet. Don't know what that is. Code Realize. Drive Girls coming to North America. That has to be a fighting game.
It's like a
It's a racing game.
Oh, a Senran Kagura game?
Yeah, what with car girls.
Oh. Is that in any way related to that thing with the girls who are also battleships or whatever?
I don't think so.
Can't you just have girls? Like, are there really that many motorheads in Japan going, well, I'd play this shit if it had boobs and vehicle references, but only one? No. Let's see the trailer they have here. I love this build because I can just pop up bone armor and then just run through enemies and they all die.
Bone armor.
I do hope you're not in over your head. This idea. Have you been paying attention to anything that's going on?
Obviously not.
Clearly.
All I did was go and stand by her for a moment before she had to retreat.
Cars driving, and it seems like the whole point of the cars is to run into things and then handbrake yourself into circles to do damage, and then you turn into an anime chick and start fighting. Okay.
That's weird.
They might be up with your friends, Ellie.
I don't know. I see a lot more car than I see anime chick. And it does look like you can pick the car parts and equip them and change your character, so... Yay, customization? Yeah.
Like I've said, the like games of Senran Kagura and stuff like that. I love Dynasty Warriors game, but Senran Kagura is kind of bleh.
Gameplay sucks.
Well,
Yeah.
every bit of depth and nuance, and there's not much of it in the Warrior series, to be honest, but every little bit of depth in those games in Senran Kagura was replaced with boobs. And boobs are good, but they don't make for a compelling gameplay. Like, if you had Senran Kagura and it was boobs, and you muted every single character, because that would be a prerequisite for that game to actually be somewhat more tolerable, Because when my friend was showing that game to me, I made him turn the fucking sound off because I just could not stand their voices. They were obnoxious as all hell. But you would need to add, like, Dynasty Warriors eventually got a random item drop system in where the weapons would have random stats and attribute modifiers. And there was actually a point to killing enemies. Like, I always like killing bosses, and then they leave behind, like, a little attack icon, attack +2, defense +2, you know, shit like that. And you'd learn the levels, find out what enemies dropped what stats you needed, and you'd go on runs, and you'd break the jar off to the side that had the health up shit in it, and, you know, good RPG shit. Senran Kagura had none of that. There was no difficulty, no depth. There's customization, but none of it mattered. So it's like, yeah, you could wear a fucking different bikini, but
Yeah.
it was all titillation.
Or some kind of panties or some shit like that, I think.
Am I weird or missing the point when I go, yeah, there was a lot of boobs in this boob game, but I wish it had deeper RPG elements so I could really nerd out while enjoying the boobs.
Well, I mean, if you just want tits, just watch some fucking porn. For fuck's sake.
So I'm not weird. Like,
No,
you
it's
can
a fucking game. It should
Okay.
have gameplay.
Okay. Well, I mean, the
It should be a
gameplay...
background thing.
The gameplay on its own wasn't bad. It's just... It'd be like Diablo 3, right? Except you can't set any skills and you don't have any weapons. The gameplay is still
it's
technically the
fucking
same,
boring.
but the RPG elements are non-existent. So, just need more RPG elements, really. Alright, whatever. Fuck, we're not going to talk about Senran Kagura. Digimon stories, Cyber Sleuth. Yeah, I don't care about anything named Digimon. There's that Gundam Versus you were talking about. Is it a fighting game?
I'm not sure what it is.
It's like Agents of Mayhem. It's I don't know.
It's a thing with stuff.
Oh, right. We should talk about that article that you sent, Jared, comparing Crash Bandicoot to Dark Souls.
What?
You know what? I'll go ahead and
How?
I will be the dissenting voice and say that I would probably have an easier time with Dark Souls than Crash Bandicoot. God, we're already at Asmodan.
I guess.
Yes 8 Lacrimosa of Dana
Fucking
Mysteries of the Isle trailer. See, that's exactly what I mean. How many titles
words
does this game
in the
need?
title?
Exactly. Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Asmodan, you suck.
I blinked what happened.
Big Fat Demon got killed by scythes and bone armor.
I didn't even hit any buttons.
Where was that game I wanted to talk about?
I can't believe that article about Crash Bandicoot. See, some people found out why Crash Bandicoot 1 is a little harder than usual. Because I guess it was made in the Unity engine. And like the thing around the character was like a circle instead of like a flat or something like that. So like if Crash lands on an edge, he'll like slide off or something like that.
Ew.
So it is a little more difficult.
It ain't that hard. People just suck.
I will fully admit that I just suck. Platformers are not my thing. I need constant positive feedback and checkpoints. Like, if I'm going to do something repetitive over and over again, it can't be make 8 difficult jumps to get to the next checkpoint. It has to be kill 8 enemies to get to the loot, and I get stronger every time, no matter what. I do the video gaming bad, but I don't care. It's how I play. Alright, let me know when you're all ready to go on. We'll go to Act 4. Here it goes. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon?
What?
It is a dungeon action RPG, is how they're calling it.
Oh, it's a game title?
Yes. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon? Question mark.
Oh my god.
And the best I can tell, like, it looks alright, and then you realize that all the in-game character models are little chibi sprites, and it's like, Like, if they were mixing kind of dating sim, cute girls with RPG shit, that's one thing, but yeah, then you go to the chibi sprites and it's like, nah, you just ruined it. What little there was to ruin, you ruined it. But I think it's funny just to name the name of that game. Isn't it an anime series or a manga or something? Manga. I need to look this up. I must find out. Is it wrong to... Oh, wow, hey, look at that. Google search. Come on, Wikipedia is a Japanese light novel series written by Fujino Omori and illustrated by Suzuhito Yasuda. Okay. And apparently there is an OVA for it. Plot. The story follows the exploits of Belle Cranel, a 14-year-old solo adventurer under the goddess Hestia. Who the fuck let that kid out of his fucking room? 14-year-old adventurer. That's just whatever. That's so Japan.
Yeah.
As the only member of the Hestia family, he works hard every day in the dungeon to make ends meet. Just in the dungeon. You go to the dungeon and you do the dungeoning. He looks up to Ais Wallenstein, a famous and powerful swordswoman who once saved his life and with whom he fell in love. He is unaware that several other girls, deities and mortals alike, also develop affections for him, most notably Hestia herself, and he also gains allies and improves himself with each new challenge he faces. So, yeah.
By the way, I didn't say I was ready to move on.
Yeah, I just got sick.
Transmogrifying.
I just got sick of waiting for y'all.
So now I have boots that don't match.
Well,
Because I picked whatever one I had highlighted. Yes.
that's what you got. I didn't mean now's the time to transmog your character. I mean, now's the time to...
you guys kept running ahead, so I couldn't do it earlier.
Okay.
Dick.
Oh. That white-haired thing is supposed to be the male character? Okay. Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be the male character. Yeah, chibi character models. This game looks like it could run on a phone. And I'm surprised it's not. Especially since I see this gameplay video and it has the icon auto off on the top corner, so am I sure this is not a phone game? I should look.
Probably is a phone.
Platform still to be announced. Yeah, it's probably a phone game. Shenmue 3 to debut new footage, updates, and announcements at Gamescom 2017. So, hey look, news is going to happen. I hate that. There we go. Kill that little bastard. And I don't know if we talked about it last time, but
Diablo, shut up. I'm trying to look at my inventory.
Diablo is so fucking annoying in this game. In Diablo 2, the only thing Diablo said was, "Not even death can save you from me." That's it. That's every line Diablo said in the last game, I think. And in this game, like, they do a really weird thing in this game, with at least Asmodan and Diablo, and I guess Magda before that. You're playing through the game, and the enemy of the current act, time period, whatever, is always sitting there popping up and talking shit to you while you go and carefully dismantle their plans one stage at a time. And I don't know why. I should think about this a little more, but it makes them come off as just so incompetent when they sit there and they talk shit and you foil them, they talk shit some more, you foil them again. Did you get that feeling when you were playing through the game the first time, Rebecca, or was it just me?
Yeah.
Like, it makes him seem like a Saturday morning cartoon villain. Because a cartoon villain always has to stop and narrate his plans at some point early on in the episode, so everyone is watching, they know exactly what's going on, and then the superhero foils them, and it's like, well, I saw that coming.
Well, they knew everything you were doing, you asshole.
Yep. I think that's all the news we had to talk about. Very slow news. Very slow news time.
Yeah, post E3, usually slow.
Yeah, everyone is just trying to recover from E3.
Plus, there's that gaming charity marathon going right now.
Oh, where people do speed runs?
Yeah.
What's this JRPG July thing?
One of the games making me deaf in my right ear right now. What was that?
What's this JRPG July thing? I guess people are just deciding to play JRPGs in July?
I have no idea.
Because I've seen a lot of people tweeting about it. And committing to play certain games in July. Oh. Shut up, Diablo.
Blah, blah, blah. That's what happens when Diablo's made from a woman. Doesn't
Sexism.
shut the fuck up ever.
Well, that's what women's do. Oops.
Legendary site.
I love that. You will not succeed. Succeeds. Maybe that's the problem. Like, when you just speed through this, Diablo's literally defying you to do things that you just did. But you know what? I'm not going to let that be an excuse for them. That just means you shouldn't have your villain blindly talking shit. Oh. Wrong way. Oh yeah. I was also playing Resident Evil. After about 8 hours, my friend decided, hey, let's go play a co-op game. And then he got really pissy when his wife wanted to go home. It's like, dude, you spent all night playing Dark Souls.
And they never let me show off my game to my friend. Which required me to be in that room.
What game did you want to show off?
She wanted to see those Sims expansions that I bought while I was with her.
Oh, you didn't even ask. I forgot all about that.
I told you before they even came over that I wanted to do that.
Yeah, but I totally forgot. Yeah, Rebecca came home from Walmart and bought 2 Sims 3 expansions, and I don't know why I looked online. No. Because I wanted to buy you one, and then you went and bought some. And I was like, oh, well, I'll see if there's any more I can buy you. I looked on Amazon, and it said that the price for a digital download was $5 for an expansion. So I was like, oh.
Unfortunately, he pulled this up after I had already entered the codes for them, so there was no way I could take them back.
Yeah, because even the physical versions are just codes that... do they even have discs in them?
Well, I mean, the stuff's on the disc, yes.
Okay. Yeah, but once you link the code to your account, do you even need the disc anymore?
No. Well,
So-
you have to install from the disc if you buy the disc.
Okay. So, yeah, I looked them up for $5, and I was like, I'm willing to take a risk for $5 and see if this works. So I downloaded the PC code version and sent the code right to her email, and she was able to install it off Origin, and yeah, 75% savings. So, she bought a few more Sims 3 expansions. I was like, you might as well buy them, because Amazon's having a sale because Steam's having a sale. Gonna get anything for that game, you might as well get it now, 75% off. She loves herself some Sims. I don't
Although
know.
I regularly get angry at Sims 3 because it doesn't have a body shop.
Yeah.
And I'm really, really considering downloading the body shop that other people have made.
Go for it. What do you actually even do on The Sims? Like, I still don't really know. I see you playing it,
clothes.
but I don't know what's No, like, when you're playing it, what are you actually doing?
Oh. Unlocking skills and stuff.
Oh.
Grinding characters up.
I don't even want to
Making
know.
Families, making them turn on each other.
No.
Yeah, I was making the one
Oh.
character sleep with people who were married and stuff. They were asking her out on dates so that it would mess up their relationships.
See, I thought you just
But they
ignored
were
most
calling her and
NPCs in
asking
your
her
game.
out on dates, so... I want to get rid of all the Sims that are in that world that came with it.
Yeah, that's eventually what she does, is she parasitizes an entire Sims 3 village and replaces them with her own creations.
But they made it so that it's a lot harder to kill them.
Well, that's a shame.
I have to look up how to kill them. They
Apparently,
disabled the remove all Sims cheat. They
apparently,
removed the best cheats.
apparently the Sims are now capable of climbing out of pools on their own.
Yeah, they can climb out of pools, and they will just disappear and go home after a while. Like, I used to just
If you entomb
walk
them
them
in walls?
into a room. Huh?
I said if you entomb them in walls, or
Yeah. They'll, like, auto-disappear and go home.
can you edit their house and just, like, delete the door and replace it with a
Oh,
wall?
I think I might be able to remove them from the world. I have to go and check that, though, but I have to leave my current people that I'm playing, and then it will get rid of my aspirations. Which I
Nice.
saved.
I wish I had known that you were going to go on a Sims 3 kick, because, if anything, as much as I hate Steam, you should have just bought all the Sims 3 stuff on Steam.
Yeah, but didn't you just say the other day that they don't work as well on there, is what you were reading?
No.
Or, oh no, that was that mod thing.
No, the Sims 3 mods aren't very robust on Nexus mods.
On that. Oh, that was on Nexus mods only?
Yeah.
I thought
I
that
didn't-
was on that sex thing.
Oh, no. There was a PC Mag article, I'll give some background to this, that was posted on Twitter, and it was talking about how players had turned Skyrim into a full-blown sex game, which, obviously, surprise. By the way, Dragon Quest XI also is having a North American release date. That level of a surprise there. And they mentioned the site, and I still haven't gone to that site. I don't know. I just remember looking up the Sims 3 on Nexus mods. So.
Ah, we're all together for
I'll
once.
just walk around like this. randomly use my revive spell.
Damn it, Tyrael! Hope you're ready to murder shit, woman. Oh, now we gotta deal with all those guilt trips, phantasms.
I remember when I did this act, I didn't like this act.
Well, it's just kind of annoying, like... The game tries to pull the stuff where Diablo shows you phantasms of NPCs, and they're like, you let me down, you wronged me, and it's like...
It's like, I don't give a fuck.
Who are you? Like,
Hedrick, help me!
yeah, like Haedrig's wife from Act 1. You were barely even like, Leah, I get. Because she was around for a long time, and... I don't know. These characters weren't really well developed. So it's kind of hard to give a shit now. And it's not like you made any dialogue choices along the way that led to them getting, you know, fucked over. So I don't even know why they would put this here.
I like killing Adrian's wife. Like shooting Old Yeller. Gotta put a rabid bitch down.
I don't know if Rebecca would be very good or very bad to have with you on in a like a zombie apocalypse situation. Because on one hand, if you were turning, she wouldn't be one of those, oh no, they'll be fine, we've gotta help them, and blah. No, she'd be like, you're a threat, time for you to go.
You got bit? Now you're biting a bullet, bitch.
But then again, if you, like, had a weird sneeze, she'd probably kill you just for that. She'd be like, not risking it. That sounded like a zombie sneeze to me.
We can't afford your illness this time.
So
You got to go.
we can find another fucking useless survivor, but we can't find any more penicillin. So, yeah, I'm guessing Rebecca would be a bad one to have with you. Oh. Right. In a game that had a whole bunch of cameos from characters that you never cared about, that they never build up.
You will make it so Jared and I can't progress. There we go.
Right, I forgot it does that. The one cameo that I did care about this entire fucking chapter is Ball. Aw. Bye, buddy. Well, he lasted as long as he could.
I don't even think he fully loaded into my game before he was dead.
Probably not. Did you claim your PS Plus games for this month, Jared?
Not yet.
It's actually a good month for a change. Somehow I think I'm never actually going to play the physical version of Until Dawn. I'm probably just going to download the damn digital one.
That uses up a bunch of bandwidth. Don't we have 2 copies of it?
No, we just have the one. You're thinking of Dying Light.
No.
Alright, I want to look at StarCraft remasters coming out. StarCraft.com. Ah, you can pre-order it. What's the point of pre-ordering it? Oh. Look at all these enemies you people left. Complaining about not having enough minions, not being able to summon your bone armor. And all I see in your wake is enemies. Oh, are you at Diablo? Or? Yep. Let's see how long Diablo lasts. He'll last a little longer because he has to go through his typical 3-stage spiel.
Yeah, blah blah blah.
Oh,
Don't.
No, Rebecca, wait. If you guys want to try to get that trophy for using a life-consuming ability and then defeating Diablo and killing your simulacrum, there are some...
I figured that would be easier by yourself.
It might be, but there's a way to... Well, you can at least get the blood one pretty easy. The other one is easier to do if you're on a lower difficulty. The best ability to use for this is teleport, because it does consume life. But what you'll have to do is take your life regeneration off on your Paragon points. Otherwise,
I'll do it on my own.
Okay. Then we'll just go. Greg and I had to figure out how to do all this shit.
You can just sneeze on the Diablo and he'll die.
Yeah, go to easy mode after this, and then take off all your gear. And put it all back on. Make sure your life regeneration Paragon points are unspent, and then you'll be at like a sliver of your health. And then all you need to do is beat up Diablo into the second time you're actually fighting him after your simulacrums, cast teleport, and then kill him, and you should get the trophy for killing Diablo when your when your health is low. Aw, you dead already, Diablo.
I like how my skeletons are just beating on him.
They're like, we'll make sure you explode. Remember how Diablo died in the first game, Rebecca?
I loved it. Don't end the act, because I have to finish talking to this stupid angel. How can I not talk to her? God damn it.
It just makes you go to the next act.
Yeah, you guys did something that skipped ahead where you could talk to her, and now I can never get that.
I didn't do anything.
Conversation.
You don't need that conversation anyways. There's nothing attached to it.
I don't know which conversation I need. I just know that one of them requires a conversation.
You have the platinum trophy. Or you mean for the Necromancer?
There was a conversation thing for the Necromancer.
It's
I don't know who he has to talk to.
It's at the end of Act 5, Rebecca.
Oh.
Like right before you fight Malthael.
Oh, okay. And I'm ending the act.
Okay. Are we gonna play through Act 5?
I don't know.
Oh man, that remaster looks so pretty. Aww. Now that they have a lot more pixels to play with, everything looks a little pointier. Instead of being all blocky. I don't know. Okay, good lord. Oh, I guess... No, someone's not watching the cutscenes because they ran ahead. I'll just follow the trail of loot. I remember so little of this act. It's kind of absurd.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I remember you're in the city. You have to rescue that enchantress. You fight that fire thing in that building as he burns it down. And then you go to those marshes and fight Adria. And then you end up fighting Malthael because reasons. Because he's bad and he's stealing people's souls. That
Or
jerk.
something. Good stuff. And things.
No.
Yes.
Oh, you've gotten a few levels, haven't you, Jared?
Hmm?
You've gotten a few levels.
Yeah, I was at 115 or so before I started.
That was funny when we did that, grift.
Oh
I should say.
god. Yeah, I went from like 50 to 106.
Hey, those rifts are good enough that they actually level me up. I think I level up once every 2 rifts. Once I hit Paragon level 800, I'll have no need to level up anymore. This game will well and truly be dead.
The person didn't appear here for me. Like, you guys are talking to somebody and they aren't there.
Ugh. Zoom out for a battle cruiser's view of the battlefield, or zoom in to see the veins on a Mutalisk's wing. That sounds kind of cool, but then they get to race-themed comic book interludes tell the original story with a fresh coat of paint. Why do they think we want to see fucking comic book strips between each mission? That has to be the lamest way to tell a story.
What game is this?
A StarCraft remastered.
I think that that one game looks pretty good. That fuck, what the fuck is the game now? The one that that one comic book artist is doing battle something.
Oh, the game that's like an old style JRPG.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that one looks pretty good, but notice they're not telling the story in comic book panels.
I thought they were.
Are they? Ugh, then never mind. It doesn't
It
seem
was
as
good
interesting.
enough
Then.
that I'll probably get it. It's gonna be like $30 or something.
I hate that type of storytelling. The only thing I dislike more than that is, you know how they'll do some cutscenes where they'll have like a still image, but like parts of it will animate, like a character's arm will move. I fucking hate that. They replace the computer graphics in Baldur's Gate with that type of fucking animation in the enhanced edition. It just looked worse on every level. I think The Witcher 2 also had scenes like that. Am I right, Rebecca? Do you remember? Like they'd have really ugly stylized art that was mostly still, but parts of it would be animated.
Yeah, that seems vaguely familiar.
I hate that. I can't stand it. I honestly think that the original StarCraft's heads on video monitors talking to each other was a better vehicle for the story. And the, you know, in-mission cutscenes. Did you ever play the StarCraft campaign for the story, Rebecca?
Kind of.
So...
Got fucked up partially through when I was doing, one of the campaigns.
I think it's actually a pretty good story for a
I think it was the
real-time
third
strategy
one
game.
campaign that it kind of fucked up on.
Did you beat the human campaign?
I think so?
No.
Can't really remember.
So you saw all that stuff with Sarah Kerrigan and all that?
Yeah, I did see that.
Okay. Ugh. I thought all that stuff was cool and compelling back in the day. Back when game developers actually tried to tell a story in their games, no matter what kind of game it was. I don't know why we just murdered that dude, but I'm sure he asked for it.
Maybe if he wasn't a douche, we wouldn't have to murder him.
We're necromancers. I'm pretty sure we kind of just murder for the hell of it.
But we're heroes.
I always liked that about the Diablo franchise. The heroes you were playing were always kind of borderline villains themselves.
They're practically just mercenaries.
Yeah, they were all pretty flawed. Like in Diablo 1, wasn't the warrior basically a disgruntled war veteran who got back from the Mad King's war?
Pretty much.
And the rogue was, well, a rogue. They tried to pretty her up by making her part of some sort of the Sisters of the Sightless Eye or whatever it was, but they were still rogues. Let's be honest. I don't remember the sorcerer's backs. I know he was a Vigeri mage or whatever that was.
A vagina mage.
Yes.
He gets all the punani.
You could cast spells effectively for 3 weeks out of the month.
Only destruction spells work during that other week.
Well, ideally, but he's always bitching about headaches and shit, so doesn't really get anything done. Just lies around in bed.
Well, somebody talks to him. Then he fucking destroys everything.
Yeah, well, he still has to go to work on some of those days, so everyone's just kind of fucked. See, God, even Malthael does it. God damn it, you're supposed to be the fucking Reaper of Souls. Stop talking to me. Just go off and be quiet and reapery somewhere.
That was Uzrael.
No, Malthael appeared.
Oh, did he?
And he went, Nephilim.
Alright, I'm nowhere near you guys.
Are you transmogging your stuff?
That's funny.
No?
What's funny, Jared?
You can order your skeletons to attack the vases and shit.
No labor is too menial for skeletons. Better be careful, though. Lest they have a bone to pick with you.
Get out.
Yes, please.
I mean, out of my house.
That was
And my life.
that was good, and you all know it.
Go.
Feel bad for Rebecca. Feel bad for Jared. He's gonna have to work on a guide with me for a fucking while here.
Yeah, you finally got that the 50 destruction trophy.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I still have to get that on the PS3 version. Which I need to get more people to play, Rebecca. I've just been doing a solo Witch Doctor run in my downtime.
Yeah, I don't know what downtime is.
No, you've been crunching Persona for a while. On the plus side, that, I guess, is going to be the big summer game for gamer guides now that Mass Effect Andromeda flopped. Fucking useless goddamn game. I think I'm freeing the Enchantress. Are you transmogging your stuff, Rebecca?
No.
Oh, I thought that's what you were doing. What are you doing then?
I don't know, looking for the next area?
Oh. Yeah, well, I pissed off Urziel.
Don't know where it came from. I don't know.
And... wait. The Enchantress isn't the same chick we rescued from the spiders, right?
No.
She looks exactly the same. Like, she's a
They
big
just
fat
use
chick
the
with a
same-
staff.
Yeah, I know. The other
Did
one's
they-
name is like Kirdala or something. And this chick's name is Miriam.
Did they really just use the same character model, or...?
Just colored different. Did we... What's going... Like, why is there nothing here?
Because I murdered everything. And now Urziel's all pissed and starting fires.
But there's nothing in here.
What are you talking about?
Like, it... I don't know what's going on.
Whatever, just
I'm
teleport to
gonna
me.
teleport to you because I don't know what the fuck is going
We're
on.
going after Urziel. That's what is going on. I don't remember that dog thing. Oh. Okay. Fantastic. So see, I didn't even think we were going to do a podcast today. Cause honestly, I thought the podcast was set for the 4th of July, since that was an off day. I didn't think anything was going to happen, so... And Greg was like, so we got to do a podcast today? And then he doesn't show up, so I think he just wanted to play Killing Floor 2.
But no one was ready for it.
Man, they're being super stingy with the legendaries. Not that I need anything, but still. Come on, guys. Don't be dicks. Oh, did you guys find the right place to go, or did you just randomly go in a house?
We're in a house.
Just for fun?
It's a thing.
Nope. So, with Final Fantasy XII coming out in a few days, I have been trying to look up information on the class system and which works best, and a lot of people seem to be speculating on it based off of the international version, which allowed you to only play as one class. And honestly, I don't think a lot has really changed. in terms of like what builds will work. It's just now you get to pick two, so the only problem I'm having with it is I really don't want to fucking play Vaughn and Pinello, and they seem to be two pretty good characters, especially like Vaughn seems to be right up there with Ash as one of the best. So it's like, how do I make a game-conquering party and still preserve... Like, I'll play Vaughn enough to photobomb him for the guide. I think that's the thing we actually should do, Jared. Is have Vaughn in as many... Oh, there's a legendary. In as many screenshots as possible. No, must get legendary. Ah! It's a helmet anyways. I so totally don't want to play as him. Every time I look at him, I'm just like, why did they make this fucking dink of a character? He has to go through his stages.
Alright.
There he goes. What the hell? See, there he is, talking shit again. It's like, god damn it, go away. Wait for the end of the game. No. There we go. Okay, so, God, we can't be that far away from actually completing this playthrough. Because we just killed Uzrael. And I think now we're just doing the stuff in Hell? What are you doing now?
I don't know.
Oh, you're doing the Templar
apparently.
quest?
I didn't know what I was doing. I was trying to just talk to him because he was...
Woman, you have the trophies. You don't need to go through their
Who
conversations.
am I supposed to talk to? I don't even know.
I don't know. They have an exclamation point over their head. Jared, why are you blinking with curses? Are you just casting it repeatedly? You're just casting it repeatedly. What a
That's the
douchebag.
only thing I can do right now.
That's true. Well,
He's been doing that a whole lot.
he's amusing himself for the rest of this run. Oh, that was it? Oh, okay, there's a door. Well, like, that was kind of anticlimactic. Oh, I was playing Dungeon Keeper 2 earlier, and you know halfway through the main storyline, you just randomly get to that one really hard level where you have like 40 minutes to build up a force and then go attack another keeper across a body of water that's patrolled by a bunch of hero units that are super strong. Do you remember that mission, Rebecca?
Yes, I do.
I've gotten to the point where I just build up a bunch of bile demons and capture the heroes that attack. Oh, she's got more books. And convert them to my side, and instead of like trying to kill the enemy keeper really quickly, I just go and build a bunch of bridges in the middle of the level so I have a platform to fight on, and then I kill all the heroes when they start to attack us, and then I have the whole, an infinite amount of time to do whatever I want with the other keeper. I didn't do it that gracefully this time because I forgot that the camps the heroes are in both have a bunch of spike traps in them, and the AI on your minions is way too fucking dumb to avoid spike traps. Especially paired with the call to arms flag, they run all over it and get themselves killed. So next time I just need to remember to stay outside of that area and let the heroes come to me and get killed, and then possess a creature and go destroy all the spike traps myself. And I've got a quest arrow over here, so that has to be where we need to go. Did I go through all that effort just to pick up a Leoric's crown? I think I did. Oh no, now you're in the swamps. Okay, I forgot about that. We're going after Adria. Jared, level 123. There we go. Alright, let's see if there's any stupidity on game facts. Oh. What's this? Yeah.
Given.
What's this Scribd site, Jared?
What?
There's a site called Scribd. And people are complaining about it. Yeah, copying guides and shit.
I don't know.
I think you have to, like, subscribe to the site to see shit, so... Basically copying guides and putting them behind kind of a paywall.
I have no idea.
Let me see. Scribd. What guides have you, like, big guides have you written for game facts?
Me?
Yeah.
I have a San Andreas walkthrough.
Let me see.
I think I have my Far Cry 3 guide up on there.
Read free for 30 days.
I think what else? Persona 3. I don't even remember anymore.
Yeah, you don't seem to have been writing guides for that, or for game facts, for very long. Like, when did you actually start writing?
First guide was 2002.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Because I think I was looking at your guides a while back, and like you seem to have gotten really active around 2013. No, maybe they don't have any of your stuff. Nope, doesn't look like they have any of that. Are you eating chips, woman?
No, I'm eating Crazy Paws.
Those count as chips. I didn't think you actually beat Far Cry 3.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 2 trophies away from the platinum.
Oh. I guess you beat the hell out of it then. Kind of like me in Far Cry 4, 2 trophies away from the platinum. Let me see. Contributions. See more. Persona Q. Oh, never mind. Yeah, you've been writing forever. Ratchet and Clank was your first guide?
Yep.
Okay, I see that there. Dynasty Warriors, Far Cry, One Piece, Pirate Warriors
Dynasty
2.
Warriors 8 guide is like one of my more active guides.
Really? That gets a lot of traffic.
At least 200 hits a day.
Wow, that's actually not bad considering the age of that game.
I don't know why.
I feel like I've been following behind. Infamous, First Light, and Second Son. Yeah, you got into the HTML craze and everything. I'm kind of surprised Gamer Guides even bothered fucking hiring me since I didn't have any formatted facts done. Maybe that's why it took them so long, because they're like, this motherfucker doesn't do any formatted guides. We have enough losers who only do text. And refuse to do anything else. Let's see, Disgaea 5. People were complaining about Scrib stealing their shit.
I really don't give a fuck.
They whine about that every fucking few days, though. Disgaea 5, Alliance of Vengeance. What is that? Oh, that's the actual game. Okay, let's see. Oh. No. They have the Gamer Guides version of Disgaea 5 up there. That has to be fucking dealt with.
All you have to do is tell Claire instead.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to post a link. Because I know they have my Baldur's Gate shit up there on Scribd. And honestly, I don't care because I only have one real rule when it comes to my shit, and that's keep my name on it.
Put that in Slack.
I will. And they kept my name on it. And personally, if anyone ever listens to this, which I doubt, if you pay money for any of my guides and it's not on Gamer Guides, you're a fucking fool. You're an idiot. It's on GameFAQs. Don't pay for anything I've done that's on GameFAQs. You don't have to. There's no problem with the formatting there. You're getting ripped off. You're getting robbed if you're paying for it. And it's not on Gamer Guides. On Gamer Guides, yeah, it's a different version of the guide and it's of higher quality. So pay for it there if you're going to pay for it. Yep. God, they're so fucking lazy because they even copied the detailed strategies on getting through the main story, how to get through the post-game content, including beat the super optional boss, create, yep. Titolo, and for some reason they translated some of the details on this site into, I guess, Spanish? Titolo, Disgaea 5 Alliance of Vengeance Strategy Guide, Autor, GamerGuides.com. I didn't know that's what your name was, Jared. Categoria, Yogos, Publicado, 16/12/2015, Editora, GamerGuides.com, Vendedor, GamerGuides Limited. Why would you be stupid enough to steal something and then not get rid of any of the stuff you're stealing?
Because they don't care.
That is really stupid.
Yeah.
GCC does.
That's what, Jared?
GCC did.
Oh, yeah. I remember getting PM'd by Absolute Steve begging me to go take my shit off of CheatCC. which I don't even know what, if anything, they have. Frankly, I just don't care. Oh, I better see what other shit they have. Oh, this goes to another site. I am Setsuna. Read bebop.win. I'm not clicking on that link, but I will copy the provided text to see what it pulls up in Google. Just in case. Because if I get a hit for gamer guides, that means that this site has an I am Setsuna. Yep. Sure fucking enough. Unless this is text that was... You wrote I am Setsuna, right, Jared?
Yeah, that was a gamer guide exclusive.
Okay, well, I'm just wondering, because this is the startup text. Once a decade, to maintain peace, a sacrifice was made to a fiend on the island. This custom has been effective until recently, when the fiend grew violent before the next sacrifice was due. That's not, like, from the game, right? That's something you wrote? A preface?
I don't remember.
Okay. Because if it's from the game, then it makes sense for that to be copied. But if it's not, I don't really want to click the link because I don't trust the fine people at readbebop.win. Oh, God. I'm always the one discovering these things. Yeah, because all the links I'm pulling up for this text, though. Oh, no, okay. Here it is on EA, or eu.squareenix.com. The same description. Okay. So that makes sense. Never mind. I won't bother that then, because that's just a game description copied. There, that's fine. I can't prove they did anything with that. Damn it, I should go fucking look. Actually, I'll use my phone. Much less likely to get any malware on that. Yeah, the fun things I discover while playing Diablo. How's this dungeon so frickin' long?
I don't know. I can't find the next area.
And I hate how randomly your teleport move just won't work. Like, sometimes you'll go through walls, and then sometimes you won't. Here, let me post this link on Slack. Now, Disgaea is also on GameFAQs, so on the surface of it, I'm not sure there's anything to be done about the Disgaea, because, I mean, they have the Gamer Guide's version, because they fucking have it all over their fucking guide. They could have just as easily have gotten the,
Maybe I should have teleported to Jared.
No, Jared isn't anywhere either. They could just as easily have gotten the GameFAQs version of this guide. I need to look at this site to see what else they have on them. Well, they have the Prima guide for Witcher 3.
Well, see, the thing says, it says, well, I guess there's pages. It says 57 pages, which I know is this guy, Five Guys, a lot more than 57 pages.
Oh yeah, but dude, the guy who was ripping us off on Amazon did the same thing where they didn't copy the format right and they didn't get the whole guide. So just because they're not pulling the full thing doesn't mean they're not stealing.
They might just be pulling the preview on Google Books. Google Play.
That's probably what they're doing.
Yeah, you gotta sign up and all that shit. I ain't looking. Fuck that.
Yeah. Well, to scroll a certain amount, you have to. They give you like a free preview, and then you have to pay. So.
Oh my god! I ran right past the thing. I'm at the thing.
Okay.
Jared.
Oops. Oh well, you'll still
Did you accept it even though Jared canceled out?
Yeah, I hit the wrong button.
Yeah, because I was accidentally going back to the hub.
Whatever, you all still get credit for it. It doesn't matter. Just teleport to me. Let's see what she dropped. I don't see my Witcher 3 guide up here. They can... Oh, well, no, I need to go view all. Documents...
She didn't drop anything.
Yeah, she only dropped me rare shit. As always. Yeah, I don't see my Witcher 3 guide up here, which is good. You know, why don't I just do a search for... Yep. Should have just done that search at the outset. Hey Jared. Check out that post in Slack. I think that'll get a response. You and your cheese puffs, woman.
They're cheesy and poopy.
Let's see what else I can find on here. Nah. Old issues of PC Gamer. Oh. Yeah, here we go. This is the shit I'm interested in. Did they... translate the whole thing into another language? Oh well, whatever. And... There's another one. There it is. Yeah, it looks like some Spanish-speaking person did a site rip. Yep. Probably just the Google previews. Yep, I knew Witcher 3 would be on here if I looked.
It's in Spanish?
No, only the... Well, some of it is. I think they just copied like some of the legal stuff from a Spanish version of Google Play or iTunes. So, like, the text that we entered is in English, and most of the guide probably is too, but I'm not clicking to actually look and subscribe or anything. But, like, the guide information is in English, but some of the information that you have to provide to iTunes or Google Play is in Spanish, like the title, the author. And this Witcher 3 thing has 405 pages, so it might be a little more substantial.
Wow.
Kingdom Hearts 2.5, Assassin's Creed Unity, Tales of Graces, Final Fantasy 13, Pokemon Black and White, Pokemon Sun and Moon, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Fantasy Life, Skyrim, Metal Gear Solid 5, Dragon Age Inquisition, I Am Setsuna, Final Fantasy 15.
Do they have your Final Fantasy 15?
Yeah. Jared's I Am Setsuna, his Disgaea, our Final Fantasy 15, my Fallout 4, my Witcher 3. And see, that's the thing that's really annoying, because if they just ripped it off of, like, The Witcher 3 off GameFAQs, I don't really care. You're an idiot if you take the GameFAQs version and pay for it. But these are the Gamer Guides versions, so we know where they ripped them from.
Oh. Send it to your legal department.
Yeah. Actually, I'll make sure to send that exactly to Claire, so she knows.
Maybe they'll stop playing Diablo 3 long enough to do it.
Well, yeah, probably, but it's unfortunate because it's bullshit, you know? It's always fun. Okay. Yep, Claire's awake. I riled the sleeping dragon, apparently. Said, what the fuck is Scrib? Never heard of that. Oh joy, more cease and desist. Okay. And that's the last I will talk about this on this podcast. So,
Now it's a
hooray!
legal matter.
Now it's a legal matter, and it is none of my business anymore. Or at least, none of my business on public record.
I'm gonna close up my food and stuff. Enough of that. I have to work tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Later today.
Well, yeah.
Lame.
No short weekend for you this time either.
Well, they're shorter days. I have to work till 8 to 1
Oh,
day.
right,
That's
right,
fun.
yeah.
I have to work like 11:30 to 8, which is fucking weird.
Okay, we have to be getting near the end of this. I can tell you how to get the trophy for talking to what's-his-face when we get there.
Okay.
You just have to remind me.
Well, we're
after
doing an event right now.
after we do the battering ram, let me know. Where is that? Gaia. And then there was a link down here to... Oh, no, where'd it go? Oh. No. You just copied everything, didn't you? Ah, what fun. Poor Claire.
You interrupting her shit.
Well, I think it's like 8 in the morning there, so it's about wake-up time.
What? 8 in the morning's bedtime.
Well, yeah, it is for us. It's actually not a joke. Oh. Hey, woman face.
Hey, vermin face.
Yeah, should have gone on Scribd a while ago to check for it.
How long have people been bitching about it and you just didn't get around to look?
Oh, at least a week.
Huh?
See? It pays to be a little vain and to go and check stuff out. If you've ever published anything online, I suggest every 6 months or so that you just do a Google search for your username just to see where shit is floated. Like, some of the places my GameFAQs guides have gone, I'm just like... The sites that actually do guides, or host them, are just weird fucking sites. Oh, was that the event?
I just started it.
Oh. Apparently you just completed it, too.
Yeah.
I just laugh at my character. Just got like...
What's wrong with your character?
Just laughing like all the enemies following me.
I'm in the siege outpost.
Okay, I'm coming there too. Yep, we'll be done. Shouldn't take much longer than like 15 more minutes. And then you all can be free to grind up whatever necro trophies you want. Some of them, they just take time. There's no getting around it.
Yeah. Is this where that dude is that I need to talk to?
Up ahead, yeah. It's right after this ramp.
Oh. This
Now,
is garbage.
I think only one of you can get the trophy this run. Because we'll do a thing, and you guys will run downstairs, and your Necromancer mentor will talk to you. And when Greg and I were doing it, he only talked to one of us. Like, he calls something out, and you get the text, and then you have a whole bunch of other conversations with him. Now, the thing is, you can all have all the secondary conversations. It's just that one of you might have to, whoever he doesn't talk to directly, if this happens to you guys, I'm assuming, you'll have to reload the game, and you can reload right at the story point where you enter the Pandemonium Fortress, and then go down the stairs, and then he'll call you out. And since that's the last conversation bit you needed, that's when the trophy will pop. So it's not like a big deal. It's not much extra work. You'll just have to go through with it again. So. Oh, so yeah, go through this teleporter. Yeah, talk to Tyrael up here. And then go down, go down the stairs, and I don't need to be first.
No, I guess it's talking to me.
Now, if you both get the call out, that's fine and dandy. If not...
But he's gone now.
Yeah, see? He vanishes. Okay. So now you need to go through this part normally, and the next times he appears, like, he appears right here. Come here, people. Now you gotta talk to your dude. Again.
He only has 3 parts. But it didn't pop a trophy.
No,
so...
you will... You talk to him again later.
No. Right. I remember doing this with the other ones now. Ah! Yeah. Let's get these guys.
Okay. So there's 2 times when you need to talk to him. And then... If you exhausted all his dialogue options there... The trophy should pop the next time we find him. And Rebecca remembers this area because he kept getting hit by those freezing walls.
Oh, did you just see me stop at it?
No. I just passed through one and I remembered. I remember doing this with Greg and telling him about all those fucking frozen doors that you ran into and how much you hated them. Ah.
You know what I liked best about this build?
What's that?
The
Not having to do
destruction
anything?
of all the things around me.
Oh yeah, this would be so easy to get that destruction call out with.
Yeah.
But I think the doesn't the wizard have something similar they can get? Like they can turn Frost Nova into something like this?
I don't remember. Maybe.
I know the monk gets something like this. Where they can use sweeping wind to essentially do the same thing.
Oh, well then that'll be easy to get that on the PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Right,
That's what I was counting on. Did we hit it?
No, that's where I was. We gotta go here.
So I guess you all haven't been over here yet.
No.
Lazies.
You're lazies.
Oh, it's like Nemesis.
Oh. Seb get killed again?
Yeah.
I'm not calling him Nemesis anymore, I'll just call him Sebesis.
And on a future note, Nathan is now unemployed.
Please. They're smart enough not to listen to this podcast. I did
That's
die.
fair.
I did die in a greater rift a while back, so I wouldn't be surprised if I had a nemesis out there somewhere.
a nemesis.
A.
Walk 5 feet, nemesis.
No shit. Where are you guys at?
Reports.
Yeah, or teleport to me. I didn't click on any of those links, but you know how when you'll look at something gross and you'll just feel dirty because you were near it? Like it was in your mind's eye, so you feel like you need to wash your hands. I kind of feel that now. Where is your master at? He's supposed to appear somewhere. Oh, okay, Rebecca got it.
I got it. Yay, trophy.
So, now, Jared, you should only have to do the beginning part and go down those stairs and get the dude to talk to you.
They put one of those motherfucking ice doors right at the beginning of the next area.
2 of them. Hey, I got a triangle scythe if anyone needs it. Just
Oh,
drop.
I don't need it anymore.
Jared's like, I don't need it as much as I need the materials it takes to break it down. Or to cube it, I should say. Why is Oblivion trending?
Get back here, you angelic pussy.
Holy shit. 37 minutes, 3 seconds speedrun of Oblivion. I know the main story's not that long. It never is in Bethesda games. That's why those games have to be really good speedrun games, because people are like, how did you beat it that fast? It took me a month. Yeah, you weren't focusing on just the story. But still, seems impressive. More impressive than it really is, perhaps.
Well, probably doesn't seem that impressive once you realize how broken Bethesda games are.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's all kinds of shortcuts you can take.
Man, I remember how shitty these, like, our first time coming through this act was.
Hey, my monk was
Characters were way too
awesome.
weak.
What? I don't
It
remember
was
that.
hard as fuck the first time we went through here.
Didn't we come through here the first time with Crusaders?
I think so, but we still got fucked.
I remember having a Thunder Fury and smoking everything.
Yeah, you. I couldn't fucking kill anything. I was just along for the ride. I died like 30 times fighting Malthael.
I remember dying to that one boss, the one we just killed not that long ago.
Israel or whatever.
He had 2 parts. It was in like a church or something. With a bunch of fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Uzrael.
He was a
Yeah, he
dick,
killed-
too.
He did do a lot of
He killed
damage.
me, like,
I hope this is the right way, or else this is the longest fucking wrong way ever. I remember being really sad when I got the Ultimate Evil Edition, because I loaded up my monk and I wanted to see how strong she was with all the new gear. And the difficulty system was very different in vanilla to what it was with Reaper of Souls. So I was like, okay, we'll see how many torments I can take. I went to Torment 6, and I got smoked instantly, and I was like, fuck. Because my monk was able to do, like, hardest difficult, and I spent so much time, like, rolling up rare rings to have the, rare rings to have the, best
Rare
offensive
rings? What's that
stats. Remember how important
Yeah.
jewelry was back then? Like, getting a really good stat at Ouroboros could just really make your fucking week. And then I had that, Bone Saber, which was badass.
Oh, you were at the thing.
Yeah.
What is Jared doing?
Getting teleported in.
Yep.
I'm Jared.
Shut up, Matthew.
Anytime I kill Malthiel fast, I'm super happy because of how hard he was the first time we fought him.
No, he's
Yeah,
taking
he
the
was a
sweet ass
bitch.
time. He almost killed me on hardcore mode. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
My health dipped, like, right to the end there, and I got a fucking one of those health pools off to the side right before dying.
Eat that, Malthiel, the fucking bastard ass.
Well, I was getting health. Rebecca killed him, and
clam slam him.
she was like, "Burr, what are you doing?" Yes, Jared. Thank you for your obligatory clam slam. It would not have been a worthwhile gaming experience without it. Woohoo! Okay. And we've run through with the Necromancers.
Necromancer.
And I already got all the trophies for the Necromancer, so if you guys need any help, I can tell you how to get them. Or how I got them, I should say.
I'm pretty sure I can figure out.
Looks like a lot of grinding.
It is a lot of grinding. Some grinds are easier to do with certain items, and the only one I really had much trouble with was the hit 40 enemies with Bone Spear in 3 seconds.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
That was kind of a bitch. Just go into a normal rift and try to lure up a bunch of enemies. And use I used Bone Spear with the Teeth Rune. And just go get surrounded by a bunch of shit and cast like crazy. Okay. No bugs and viruses. Fantastic. Anyways, that'll do it for this episode of the 3G podcast. We will be on another game next Tuesday. So let's try to get Killing Floor installed in case that comes up. Otherwise, I mean, I don't know if Greg has Earth Defense Force 4.1. I should probably tell him to get it. But he's been so damn lazy, I'm not even sure he has Diablo 3 on the PS3 yet. So, but it doesn't matter. We can play without him. So, yeah, until next time.
Bye.